style to how you'd normally play. So let's go into the last games for today, guys. And this is, of course, last week's challenge, which was Assault and Battery. Basically just showing off the new things on the new patch. It was a very, very relaxed and open-ended challenge. It was literally just show us cool new shit. Normally it's a lot more specific than that. Down here in the bottom left, it is Dragonfly, but we're just gonna call him Eon Blue. He's our moderator, he's in chat, he's the one who sorts the replays. So if your replay doesn't get in, remember to send him as many annoying messages as possible saying, "Why didn't you choose my replay?" He really likes it when you guys do that. He also likes it if you send him 26 replays, including like really boring games, hour-long games. He loves sifting through those replays to find the good ones. So make sure you guys send him, you know, your absolute most boring replays, just so Eon Blue can have a good time. He's there in chat. Go say hello to him and hook him up with the entertainment. Up here in the top right-hand side, in the blue, it is Caveboy. So it's going to be a Terran versus Protoss, and Eon Blue said it was going to be a good game. Why do I doubt that, guys? It's because Protoss is so broken, and no one can possibly win because this pro gamer who's 1,000 times better than me said it was unfair. To be fair, Terran vs Protoss is a little bit imbalanced right now, but you know what's awesome? I have well over 50% win rate in TVP right now. I am kicking ass in the matchup. So I know I've been very sarcastic all day, just saying, hey guys, I'm totally being serious when I complain about balance. But yeah. The whole point is it really doesn't affect you until you're incredibly high level. There's always like 1,000 things you can be doing to play better. Anyways, he just did a pylon block. That's like the ultimate I'm gonna try and be a dick move. Reaper is coming out now for Caveboy. We've got a chrono boost for like 6 seconds before the pylon finished, so he wasted his chrono boost on the Stalker. Only gets a few seconds of value before that runs out. Nice move, Eon Blue. We call that the pig where I'm from. I do that move pretty much every day. And it's just going to be an expansion build. Yeah, pylon blocking Terran. The thing is, it's not actually the worst move. If you're playing really good players, it's pointless because they can just lift the command center and move it. But it's like how to piss your opponent off, because like they're like, why the fuck would you even do this? I can just move this around, man. I don't even care. But you're like, well, I just want to be a dick, man. Telephone Bomb says, I just played my first SC2 match in 7 years. Dude, that's awesome. Dude, that's so great. No, I actually would love you to send in some of your replays, Telephone. So if you play some more matches on ladder and actually send me in one where you try to take your opponent's third base or something like that, playing the challenge, I would absolutely love to cast that. Oh god, the Stalker got in here before the bunker was done. Throw in the towel now, Terran player, because you are fucking wrecked. Oh, the Stalker already kills a Marine, sends his body sprawling. Oh, he finds the Reaper as well, says, all right, yeah, I'll just kill you then. No worries, man. Oh, the Reaper's good micro. The Reaper actually gets to safety. The Marines have the high ground yet again. And it's okay. Anakin doesn't give a fuck. Except apparently these guys are much more powerful than Anakin, because they're still going to just walk up onto the high ground from the low ground and force the Terran back. But oh, there we go. He's got plenty of Marines out. Good micro from Caveboy. Stalkers are going to have to back off for now. Eon Blue not going to win with his first 3 Stalkers, but he does have an insanely fast third base, abusing the power of these Stalkers and the fact that they can put so much pressure on. We've got a Twilight Council and extra gateways going down. Looks like he probably wants to go into Blink play. Blink, of course, very powerful with these new Stalkers, especially before the Terran upgrades finish. But Terran is already going for Stim. He's going to be going for that stuff, and he's going for, this is the Terran strategy. So we're going to make this cast a little bit more instructional, guys. So like, if you want to not get fucking killed by the first few Stalkers, you need to not only build a fuck ton of units very quickly, but you also need to build a bunker on your high ground and then camp in your base for the next 16 minutes. So, yeah, it's good fun. It's good fun. Stalker's coming up here. We've got a Reaper. Ah, get out of there, Reaper. Oh, I love it. I love it when their bodies just sprawl across the ground like that. That shit makes me so happy, man. Makes me so happy. All right, Blink's on the way. 3 gateways. Eon Blue is just going to do the most brutal, just 3 base mass Blinkstalker, isn't he? I think he's going to maybe win with just pure Blinkstalker. Meanwhile, Terran's doing a pretty good job of getting up a ton of bio, but he's building missile turrets already. He's a little bit paranoid, I guess, about oracles coming in. And this probe here, he drew the short straw. Just wait outside the Terran base and tell us when he moves out. And you're like, but won't he just kill me? Nah, just, I'll pull you back. I'll pull you back fast enough to react. It's like, nope, you are dead. You are the sacrifice, mate. Your job is just to see when he moves out, and otherwise, eat a giant bag of death. Stalker's chilling in the main base. We've got shield batteries going down in each mineral line. Where? Didn't I see 2 shield batteries on the production tab? Am I blind? I'm blind. It was 1. I totally know what's going on, guys. Totally. Totally. So we've got a ton of bio coming out, and the thing is, once these upgrades finish and medevacs join the fray, bio does beat Stalkers pretty handily. Stalkers in big fights actually aren't that good, so I think Eon Blue's strategy is like a lot more memey than effective. There'll be a point where he has 1-1 against just +1 though. So if he can micro really well and just has like a critical, overwhelming, massive Blinkstalkers and doesn't lose any of them, continually blinks back the weak ones, then maybe he has a chance of making this work. But otherwise, Caveboy's macro has been on point. I guess the problem for Caveboy is he has no third base, so it's all going to come down to one big 2-base attack. And if that doesn't get significant damage done, the fact that Eon Blue has a fully mining third mineral line will mean he just has way too many units. So we'll have to see how that one goes. I'm gonna put this on the Terran's camera for a second while I read chat. So what's been going on, dudes? Everyone excited for the patch change? Someone earlier was saying, are they gonna adjust? Oh, the probe died. They're like, oh, are they gonna change it to adjust because the Infestor's getting nerfed? I don't think so. I think the Infestor was kind of bullshit. I think Zerg's okay. Maybe the anti-air will be slightly weak. You know, compared to where it is with the infested Terran, but we'll see. Oh, here we go. Stalkers in the open. That is not that many Stalkers. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's 16 Stalkers. That's a lot of Stalkers, but he doesn't have a lot of space to micro back here. Here comes the Terran. 2 medevacs, a ton of Marine Marauder coming forward. The sentry dies instantly. Eon Blue's Stalkers are getting torn apart here. Oh, man. Great control here from Caveboy. Does need to do another stim here. There we go. And he's going to come forward. Needs to focus fire. Yeah. Oh, man. Eon Blue blinking forward. This is not how you micro this. And Eon Blue just gets kind of wrecked here. Loses the entire probe line. Loses his entire army. And by all rights, should be completely dead. I mean, the only thing working for him is, like I said, Caveboy hasn't even dropped a third base behind this. So Caveboy, with his +1 bio timing, has no follow-up. It's pure bio in production. Isn't even building more medevacs right now. And Eon Blue is like, I'm just going to make Stalkers. And somehow try and win with Stalkers. I mean, I guess when 2-2 upgrades finish, he's going to have an even bigger upgrade lead. But right now, the big problem for Caveboy is just medevacs. He doesn't have a lot of medevacs, and he's not taking a third base. Other than that, he just tore those Stalkers apart. This is why with Stalkers, if you want to commit to blink and lots of them, you want to be harassing very early rather than going for such a fast third base. And this is why players delay their third to get that done. But Eon Blue here, he's just like, you know what? I done goofed, and now I need to make some sort of heroic defense happen, or I am just fucking dead. And it looks like Caveboy... Oh, don't go up there. That's a ramp, son. Don't go up there. Stalkers baiting out his stim. Still not that many units on the way. There is a third CC on the way, which is nice. But, oh, Caveboy's over-stimming a little bit here. He does another stim. Eon Blue takes the fight down here in the open, but more Marauders do come down from the top side as well. The concave's pretty decent here for the Terran player. And, both players trading out. A ton of units dying on both sides. The medevacs are going to be able to escape. So, good fight there. I think Caveboy is still in a lead right now, but he's got to be careful. These Stalkers can spiral out of control. They're very maneuverable. Caveboy, though, continuing to push into the mass Blinkstalker rather than waiting for these reinforcements. He's a little bit outnumbered here. These Marauders, as they fall, that is really hard for him, but lots of Stalkers going down as well. Eon Blue here trying to win with pure meme Stalkers right now. He's just like, Stalkers are really good at StarCraft. Derp, 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 derp. Oh, it does take out both medevacs. That's important. Caveboy continuing to rally in, which is the worst decision against pure Blinkstalker. You've got to build up your numbers. That's where the Stalkers lose their value because they can't be microed as effectively. And yeah, oh, get out of there, get out of there. And that medevac takes a ton of damage as well. So Caveboy here, now, it looks like he found a bunch of units that weren't rallying out correctly. He's got a ton more Marauders coming down and Marines. His 1-1 upgrades are now finished, but it's against 2-2 pure Blinkstalker from the Protoss player. Eon Blue, though, only on 2 bases, whilst the third is finished here for Caveboy. So if Caveboy can just get out more Marauders and Medevacs, this game is his. There is like no way to lose if he reaches a critical mass, because he has more economy, his units are better, even though they don't have the upgrades. Eon Blue's going to come forward with 4 Stalkers, takes out a Marauder, blinks out of there. He's going to try and bait out as many of these stims as possible. Is he going to be able to do it? Stalkers have 400 APM, Kong Lord. 400. Blue says, is there anything new apart from the chrono in the Stalkers? I think it's just pure Stalkers. Literally, I think Eon Blue sent this replay just to show that he won with pure Stalkers because he was proud. To be fair, it is actually a monumental task. If he wins this game, like, that's actually just so stupid. So I'm actually going to just, I'm going to zoom through a little bit. Okay, so he's counter-attacking. Caveboy's out of position. He's got to pull his units. Don't tell me he gets the command center. Okay, yeah, he's going to run away. His third's not even rebuilt. He's down like 30 supply versus an army which hard counters his. I don't... He always snipes a medevac and blinks out of there. All right. Caveboy's going to chase him down. Caveboy, go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. The Stalkers are just running. Oh my god. Caveboy's going to lose to Stim, isn't he? Eon Blue knows he can't fight this, so he has to buy an insane amount of time. Oh my god, he gets a medevac. He gets another medevac. He gets another medevac. Oh my god. And then he's going to blink again. He's going to blink out of there again. And the bio continues to stim after him. Oh my god. This is so fucking stupid. Oh man. And Caveboy stims again. Like, these Stalkers are going to die. But I feel like Caveboy is like wasting a bit of time here, right? So, and he's still ahead, but these Stalkers did something. They did something. Back at home, he has a third base mining now. He's got 5 sentries and 13 more Stalkers, 7 more Stalkers warping in, and plus 3 armor about to kick in. So that's the important thing. He's got 4 armor Stalkers now, and it's only 1-1 bio. Remember, guys, Marauders have 2 attacks. So these Marauders are actually going to do no damage. Like, they're going to do 14 damage rather than like 22 damage. It is massive. You add the... Oh my god. With the Guardian Shield, they're literally just doing no damage. The Marines are doing like 1 damage a shot right now. They're actually doing 1 damage a shot after the shields are gone. Oh, dude. Upgrades and Guardian Shields and Blink. You're fucking kidding me. Oh my god. He's even going to blink on top of him. He goes for the blunk. The blunk on top of his opponent. Just blunks him hardcore. Blunked and dunked. And Eon Blue showing the power of upgrades. Caveboy not using the window when he was 1-1 versus 2-2 and had a 40 army supply advantage. Instead, chasing Stalkers around the middle of the map for about 10 minutes while not adding upgrades, Liberators, or Siege Tanks. And now we're going to see the pure Stalker meme here push its way forward. Remember, of course, he's been chrono boosting his upgrades as well, which is why these are so far ahead for Eon Blue. He's going to come forward and engage this base now. The Stalker Sentry just doing so friggin' well. And oh my god, if you get an upgrade advantage, Marauders actually just get so wrecked because of that double armor modifier on their dual attacks. Oh man, this is actually insane. GG! That was disgusting. He should not have won there. That was gross. That was really gross. Okay, Caveboy made 1,000 mistakes, but yeah, guys, I just want to drive that home. So, here's the maths. A Marauder does 2 11 damage attacks here to the Stalker, but the Stalker has 4 armor plus 2 armor from the Guardian Shield. So that's -6, which means it's 2 5 damage attacks, which means the Marauder is doing 10 damage a volley as opposed to the 22, which it would be doing if there's no armor modifiers. That's fucking crazy. The Marines do a base of 7 damage here with +1. Minus the 6 armor, that's 1 damage a shot the Marines are doing. And remember, guys, Stalkers have 160 total hit points. Obviously, that's on their hit points, the 80. With the shields, they have no armor. It's just the 2. So obviously their shields go down very quickly, but their core hit points take forever to die. And this is actually something which is interesting, because with the new Chrono Boost, Protoss can always get ahead in those upgrades. So if you think about the way this works, the combination of Guardian Shield and armor upgrades. If you ever get ahead on armor upgrades over the attack upgrades of a Terran, then Marauders lose so much efficiency ever since Legacy of the Void. And with the new Chrono Boost, that's actually exacerbated. Because they split the Marauder into 2 attacks in Legacy, you've actually now got 2 separate things going on, which is really, really interesting. Like you've got double the armor modifiers. If you're on equal upgrades, it makes no difference, right? But otherwise, it's actually massive. So that's actually insane. That's actually insane. So obviously that game is a terrible example of what was clearly a big skill mismatch, with Eon Blue being the way stronger player. But I have been seeing a lot of Protoss players just hammer their way through with like charge lot stalker timings when they're on 2-2 versus 1-1 and that sort of stuff because of Chrono. So it's interesting to think about the effect of the Chrono Boost on the armor difference. In amidst all of the other things which people are talking about with TVP and how the matchup has been thrown up. Anyway, guys, it was a fun IC today. Thanks for watching. We kind of went out of making fun of the players because that game was a little bit slower than the other ones. But massive thanks to the guys for sending in the replays. Special shout out to Hakuna Makana, who built a Nexus in his opponent's base in the second game and then recalled his Zealots and Probes in and massacred him. That was fucking sick. So,